My friend Heidi knew Jill, who worked under Tricia and recommended that Tricia do our trip. And when we showed up in Mexico, I booked 2 places. My friend Heidi booked the last place. When we showed up to the first place, we had no reservation. We got on the phone for about an hour. We were in the lobby on the phone with her, and no remorse, just excuses after excuses. And finally, she said that she sent an email over and that we would have a reservation for 2 people. We needed 4. So by this time, being up since 3:30 in the morning, just super frustrated. We just wanted to eat. We wanted to get there, just be there. And so we just ultimately decided to pay the $200, which was going to be each person, for an extra 2 people. And so got there, went to our second resort the next morning, got up, pulled in. We went to the desk. She said, here's your reservation. Great. Pulled up our reservation. The lady was on the phone for about 5 minutes, and I asked her if there was something wrong. And she said that your reservation had been canceled the day before. And I flipped. We're in a foreign country. So she told us that, we're on the phone with her. She told us that she could not use her personal or her business credit card because there were federal regulations that she could not pay for us. And so my friend Sarah ended up pulling out her credit card and paying $2,000 on top of what we paid for back in May with all of our credit cards. And then we went to our third resort, and there was no reservation. Actually, there was a reservation, but it was under her name, not under any of ours, which was really weird. And there was also a note that came with the reservation that said Heidi was to pay with her business credit card. Heidi doesn't have a business credit card. So we had to put almost $4,900 on the credit card on top of, so we're out about $12,250 as a whole. So.
From what you paid, and how much did you pay initially?
We initially paid about $5,000, I think $300 or $400. So yeah, $5,300.
Just for hotels?
Yep, and we didn't even have flights. That was, thank God.
Thank God, yeah. You got the flights on your own?
Yes.
So total, on top of already paying, yeah, you're good, thank you. On top of already paying for everything that you thought was going to be included in this, you had to dish out extra just because you were there and you're like, we have to get something.
And thank God we had the money to put on our credit cards, because I can imagine anybody else going down there, like if they were in a situation like in a foreign country. And she also asked us, since we were going to get reimbursed fully, and she also had the audacity, after we drove down to Tulum in a shuttle, that was the last resort, was in Tulum, and she had the audacity to ask us if, since they were paying for our trip, if we could move to another resort that was cheaper. In a foreign country that we'd never been to, we were gonna pack all of our bags back up into a shuttle that was gone and move to a resort that we had no idea where we were gonna go. Like, no, that was not happening, not at all.
If she put it on her card.
Yeah, but that wasn't even an option. No. Yeah, because federal regulations.
So she never paid for anything while you guys were there. You guys had put everything on your card.
Yes.
And she told you everything that you paid would be reimbursed, and she also said something about inconvenience, right?
She never worried about our inconvenience.
There were other people that she, I guess, had said, I'll refund you X amount of money because of the inconvenience.
Yeah, no, there was none of that. She was just gonna reimburse us, and then pretty much sent us a standard email saying that she'd get back to us in 24 to 48 hours. And she ghosted us. I actually ended up writing her an email and threatening that we were gonna get a lawyer. And she finally emailed me back, and basically just very irritated that I had even, like was concerned about this at all, and said that the suppliers, it's always the suppliers in all these stories. There's always a middleman, and it's always the suppliers that are, that are the problem, not her.
Suppliers meaning
like Expedia or Book It, or the middlemen that they go through, and I'm like, I could have done that myself. Are you kidding me?
And she tells you it's going to take how long to get your money back?
Anywhere from 30 to 120 days. And my friend, so basically I told her, well, my friends' credit cards don't have suppliers, so why are you not reimbursing them back? There's no suppliers there. And she never responded. She's just quit at that point.
When was this?
This was back, our trip. Our trip was on August 22nd, and I got back on the 29th. And then Labor Day, this was the Wednesday after Labor Day weekend that I emailed her for the last time, and she never responded to me other than that one, and she never responded to my friends.
Do you guys have any of your money back?
We do, only because we did a dispute with our credit card company.
How much did you guys get back?
We got all of it. We got the $12,500, but I wanted to make this post because I heard about a couple other people, and I was so frustrated and so mad for these people that show up and wherever they are, and to find out they have no reservations, like nothing was booked, or in my case, or our case, was like canceled the day before. Like, it was scary. It was super scary. Like, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. It's just terrible. Like, we were just lucky enough, like I said, to have the means to pay for it. So.
How excited were you guys for this trip?
We were so excited. We were shopping, what girls do. It was a girls' trip. So we were super excited, like, to have fun, and then, yeah, and it all just to be, we chose when we got there, like, we dealt with it at the time, but now it's just been heartache after coming home, like, dealing with everything. It's just been terrible.
So all of you guys got your money back, but not through her?
Yes, well, through our credit cards.
So even the money you gave her initially, you disputed that?
Yes. Yeah.
But that took what, a month?
It took a couple weeks, but we are still, I'm still waiting to, actually fully have the money. Like, it's on a pending, but yeah.
What are, the most frustrating aspects of what's going on for you?
Hearing other people's stories. It really has just been taking a toll, even at my job. Like, I'm at my job, but I'm also in my head about what's going on, the financial part of just hoping that money is gonna be on my card for sure. And yeah.
The fact that she had a good reputation in the community and was doing well for people for a period of time, and then for all of a sudden something to happen like this, I guess, is it just kind of surprising that this could happen?
Yeah, it's pretty sad that somebody could just turn, and I don't care what's going on in your personal life. There's no reason for fraud. You're taking people's money and putting them in a situation. Everybody's stuck, essentially. We don't know, we need help. You go to an attorney and they say it's a civil matter because is it worth putting $5,000 down for a retainer, to come out with a piece of paper that says, hey, I won, or, you spend all this money and you've already lost it. But if I've disputed my credit cards and I get that money back, she wins either way, because she still gets our money, we get our money, and then nobody does anything about it. And she continues to leave people high and dry with no place to stay or no airline tickets home. There's been stories with people who haven't had flights home.
Were you mind blown when you posted that post and all those people came out of the woodworks.
Absolutely. I could not believe the attention that it got. Like, I'm so happy. She sent me a cease and desist and told me not to talk about anything, and I had to put my neck out there. I couldn't not. So.
Have you guys lawyered up? I mean, like, are you for sure working with this attorney?
We're not for sure yet. We are still like getting information on everything. So, but I mean, there's a good chance that things are heading towards, definitely lawyering up.
Class action lawsuit, is that what you're thinking?
Hopefully.
Okay. What do you hope, last question for you, Jessica, what do you hope happens? What do you hope comes of this?
I hope that she never has a license again to own any business, and that there's some repercussion that happens to her, whether I hope it's prison, to be honest. You can't go around and mess with this many people and leave them in dangerous situations. And, I hope that prison, honestly.